I think. Uh, yeah, 5 seconds. Okay. It reloaded me, and last time I accidentally didn't stop the recording. So,
Oh, jeez.
um, oh boy, really? This? Nope, that way. Okay, come on. I'm not good with mazes.
How did you get in there?
I just explored my way in there. Of course, at least knowing everybody's gone in here, I can just follow the little blue dot. Oh, hey, we're out. Oh, okay. Notes. As promised, here are the details. Another slate will be delivered to you shortly. Secure. Okay. Uh, Shutting down. Book. I don't know what that has to do. It's a quest item. Still can't drop secret outpost. I tried. Alright. Well, let's go talk to the sheriff and Halo. We're gonna go talk to Ron Hope directly. Okay. You know, I'm not very persuasive. Uh, I do have a negotiator in my pocket somewhere.
Are we having fun playing this game yet?
Yeah, I wish there was a different leveling system, though. Crafting my way to level 330 is not
I don't
near
want to
as
hear any
fun
complaints.
as training my way to level 300. Or I build level 600 characters on Skyrim,
Keep an eye on your
and
valuables.
it's a
You
blast.
can't protect your own. You don't belong here.
But I mean, crafting is fun. Don't get me wrong. It's fun, but it really doesn't feel like you gained your levels. Of course, most of the skills don't feel like you've gained any levels anyway.
My company only uses Hope-Tech ships. Never had a problem with them.
Mr. Hope.
Um,
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Burkett. We set some ambitious quotas, and you met every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news, whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Those jackasses on Line A are gonna be the death of me.
Something more you need, Deputy?
Yes, sir.
Good to see you again.
uh,
Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news? did you now? Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Yeah,
Oh,
that sounds a
the same
diplomatic way
Paxton
to.
Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War?
Yeah, that one.
Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me.
I don't know.
Holberg, you're pretty good.
Seems I put my trust in the wrong man. I suppose that changes things.
Just a little
I'm
bit.
impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Of course. Of course. Allow me to explain, and
Yeah.
you'll see that I certainly did.
I'm curious.
The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
Uh-huh.
Not all at once, of course, but we could never find anything that would grow in it. Eventually, everything we tried to plant failed and died.
So what's this got to do?
We donated the fertilizer to select homesteads and let the farmers do the work.
Uh-huh.
And when the time was right, we cleared the farm and brought in machinery to harvest the mineral-rich soil. The reduction in labor and materials costs sent my profits soaring. I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, farmers can be stubborn folk. And I couldn't risk any witnesses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit! I can take your job. And more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
We need to rot in prison.
You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any surviving family members. We'll do this the right way. I give you my word.
It looks like he's shitting his pants.
Like I said, I give you my word. Besides, the work was just about done. With that resolved, let's talk about you.
What about me?
As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little
Oh no.
cost-cutting
No,
endeavor.
no, 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 no. No, no. Are you joking me?
Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer? But on a much larger scale, yes.
Mhm.
Justice can be complicated, Deputy. Sometimes the cost of exacting justice is greater than the cost of doing nothing. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
Oh, we only have.
You just threatened a member of the Council of Governors. On my authority, you're stripped of rank and declared an outlaw. Guards! Dispose of this criminal!
I want your suit.
He tried to have you killed. I don't
Yeah.
understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful. I'm just a little in shock. I'm still not sure I understand what happened. A conspiracy to steal farmland? It's just so hard to believe. That's not the Ron Hope I know.
Yeah.
He never seemed that complicated to me. He always looked out for us, for his employees. We never saw that side of him. And now he's... You killed him. Is that what this was? Justice? It felt
Oh,
more like an ambush, followed by an execution.
oh, really? Ah,
What happens to us now?
I guess you go find a new job.
That would be Elana. Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all. I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
Okay, let's go talk to the marshal and give him the bad news. Oops.
I'm a member of the Council of Governors. I don't give a shit if you're Santa Claus.
That's hilarious. And you killed her. Yeah, he kind of like pointed a gun at my head. So, yeah.
Jeez. Boy, you just can't win these things.
What a riot. Yep. Even standing there as a witness, they still think I'm the bad guy. Yep. That's how it works. Yeah, you're always a bad guy. Well, now we know what they wanted with the farmland, but that's still, I don't get it. Mineral rich soil and dug it up to cover up the fact that it killed all the crops, I guess.
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
I was
Astro
thinking
sometimes
maybe
spotted
he
by the
was
farms.
dumping toxic
That's why we
waste or
always know about
something.
it.
And I don't know. I don't know. It just, that's kind of a really weird explanation of the farmland gig. But yeah, that
Hey,
the
deputy.
first explanation of it, yeah, a chance to get some
You're
revenge on
back.
these guys, I guess.
Good to see you back safe, Deputy.
You're not gonna like what I have to
What's the
tell
word
you.
on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
Oh, they sure was.
Damn, you've got guts of steel. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms?
Yeah, you're not gonna like it either.
Wait a damn minute. You're saying Ron Hope was behind this whole thing?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all? That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims. All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this?
Yeah.
Sounds like his pride got the best of him. Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Freestar Collective.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger?
Sure, why not?
Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Freestar Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
It's about time. Yeah.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
This sounds a whole lot better than deputy.
Great job, Ranger!
Okay, what's next? Star Eagle class starship. No rate. Oh, wow, cool.
Congratulations. The promotion's well earned.
Oh, that's it?
Something you need from me?
Oh, why am I lagging? Examine the mission board. Oh, again. So that's the whole Freestar. Okay. No idea what this is. Let's go find out about this and get it out of my damn quest log.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class joints. Well, except Aggie's.
Who knows? It might lead to another quest line of some sort. I don't know. Still level 330. We've done UC Vanguard, Ryujin, and the Freestar Rangers in one level.
Not too shabby.
Okay, let's.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds
Yeah.
like he's got more work.
Yeah, a guard mentioned that Mayor Cartwright might have work if I'm in it. Where did that show up? Mayor Cartwright. That's on Neon. Two of those are on Neon. Enter new homestead. I still haven't done that. I thought I did. Talk to Sergeant Yumi. Okay, let's go get this SNN out of the quest log. Wow. No idea what they want. It's probably just something to remind me that I've got
Be
a main
careful if you
mission
run into
to.
those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settles.
Oh, I know. I shoot him every chance I get.
Oh, I want to check this out. It gave me a ship. Oh, Star Eagle. That looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Huh, not bad.
Do you have a story for me or not? Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
Let's follow that one.
Sounds like you know him personally.
No.
Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you really work for a living.
Yeah,
I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things. Tommy? Tommy did something useful? So you must be the captain of the... Frontier? Rumor is there was a firefight at a mining installation. I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay.
Oh.
So, what do you got for me?
Oh, jeez. Delivered new. Really?
What a sordid mess. We've got some other sources we've been interviewing, but I'd love to get your take on the record. So there was a mercenary company, the First, and they were involved in taking farmlands from Freestar collective families. Extortion, death threats, murder, all of it. Is that right?
Yep.
I genuinely don't know how people like that can live with themselves. So all of that? Terrible. But Ron Hope, the Ron Hope, was involved with it at the highest level. All of that suffering was a plot to save Hope Tech from going under using the side effects of a fertilizer he developed. Let me be blunt. The other sources say you killed Ron Hope. Is that correct? And all that money didn't help in the end. After all of that, the future of Hope Tech is an open question. Their stock has already taken a beating. Not sure if it's going to go into freefall. Any comment? For what it's worth, I'm rooting for them too. Thanks. If you listen to the news, you'll definitely hear this. And, maybe try not to ice any more CEOs. Just a thought.
I'll keep that in mind. Deliver news about. Oh, really? These are all missions?
If you have a news story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee. You certainly get around. I'm surprised that branch has any customers left the number of times it's been held up. But I thought the Rangers had finally managed to get a handle on it. I heard there was a standoff. That true? I hear the robbers are provided free of charge. All part of the service. What happened to the robbers? The Shaw gang?
Oh.
Oh, that's a nice change of pace. The Rangers got one right for once.
Oh.
These things are often messy. Any customers or Galbank staff get hurt?
Nope.
That's really good news. Usually, well, it's a different kind of story. You were there. You were involved in resolving it. Any comment on the Freestar Rangers? Having another high-profile robbery in their own backyard is a bit of a black eye. Huh. That's really good to know. Stories like this always fire up public outrage and appetite. Thanks for the interview. And take this.
Oh, we get paid. I didn't even notice that. Huh.
You talk and get paid. I spread the news. Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO. Bad blood between the fabled Constellation and the Crimson Fleet? Has all the markings of what we in the SSNN call a story. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group? Wow, an actual member of Constellation graces my office. Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe?
Smoke
So
a
we've
pipe?
covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph?
With mining lasers, yeah.
Huh.
We did.
Sounds like a good outfit. The heroic miner is a good angle. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this,
Even
drop
catchy.
by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
Find new store. Oh, deliver terramorph attack.
You have that look in your eye. What's the Really? To say you have my undivided attention is an understatement. A lot of people were there. The accounts we've got were chaotic. What was your role in that? The Vanguard was involved. That's good to know. The whole city is still on edge over the attack. We were fortunate, damn fortunate, that casualties were so low. What was it like in the thick of things?
It was smoky.
That makes what you did even more, well, amazing. It sounds like New Atlantis, heck, the whole UC, owes you a great debt. Any
No,
closing
they owe the
comments?
UC a
I
whole
already
great
have a
debt.
good story here.
Can't sleep away.
That's a mouthful. A thankful you guys are around mouthful. Hey, Constellation? From all of us that live here, thanks. We use the word hero a lot in news, but you really are one.
Okay, all done. Okay, L. Okay. Find new story. So they're gonna want stories on everything you do in the game, I guess. No. We didn't do any stories on, okay. Well, there must be. Let's go check it out. See what kind of trouble we can get into. You know what I like about this game? They didn't force us into being the leader of everybody. God, I just want to be a normal person. Just kind of hanging out in the middle of the ranks. Last thing I need is Preston Garvey telling me another settlement needs our help, General. Oh, we got a new outfit, didn't we? Oh, come on. Why is it so laggy? Deputy hat. Dude, we get a ranger hat. Hey, we got our own. All right. Oh, 5% reload speed. 5% reload speed. Paxton's officer hat. Now that don't look bad. Intimidation chant. Ooh, that'll come in handy. Baseball caps. What is it with the baseball caps in this game? Ranger hat should
Mr. Tate,
be a cowboy
he's a
hat.
realtor, has been trying to organize something for the bulk of the stretch.
Oh, the realtor. Yeah, why would I want to talk to him? Oh, blast zone. Really? That could get us into more trouble. Even more trouble. Let's do that one. It just sounds more dangerous.
Keep your nose clean. The
My
last
nose
thing
is
I want
clean.
is to charge Dickens.
Good find. It might be worth a ton of credit.
They got the exact same lines as the UC guide. What are you doing up here by my house? Oh, you're not.
I'm the best realtor in town. I love my job. So many memories of happy homeowners building new lives. Wait, before you go, my instinct says you're a person who knows how to work with their hands, or in this case, heavy equipment. Are you familiar with mining lasers?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. There are so many in the stretch, living in terrible conditions. The Low House and I are working together to make cheap, affordable housing. But the land we want to build on has hard stone that needs to be cleared.
Okie dokie.
When I came to Aquila City, I had nothing. I lived in those hovels like the rest. Ages ago, the Low House helped me, and I would help in return.
Awesome.
True, I will charge rent, but only as much as I must.
Okay.
And it truly is the best cause.
Okay.
Once you clear the land, we'll be one step closer to changing some lives for the better.
Clear out the hard rock on Tate's land. Really? You mean it's in here? Okay, one.
Keep it moving.
So we're gonna have a house bomb?
Yeah.
That's what Mr. Tate is working on. We'll have to move
Ooh,
out when
watch out,
construction
kid.
begins.
A for real house, like the ones in the core?
It's not going to be a manor house, honey, but 4 walls, a roof.
Oh, that was all of them? Was this too quick? Don't break my legs.
If you are ever looking to buy property, remember... Marvelous. One step closer. I can't wait to tell Miss Wolf. I know it's not much, but this is well earned.
Where do you get? Whoa. That's it? Mission status blast zone. This is gonna be like Sergeant Yumi, huh? No? Doesn't say wait. Or talk to him later. Alright, let's... Alright.
Don't you worry. Those walls are solid. Ain't no Astra getting in here.
Let's go check this out. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Hey, buddy.
Hello there. So good to see you. Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Aquila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile.
Okay.
You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors in the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown.
What's that got to do with the reason I'm standing here?
Midtown's where most of the business and trading gets done. It's not as old as the core, because it was built later as the city grew. As the name might suggest, Wallside's the district that runs along the inside of the Great Wall that surrounds the city. It's mostly farmers and other laborers that live down there. They ain't got quite as much space, but it's cheaper, so it all works out. The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today. Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanove Manor, and he's the worst, simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanove family ran out of heirs. There's an old wrong the Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help.
Okay.
He's just another slick, rude, neon corporate hack, full of himself and just awful. I mean, the core is history itself. Cads like him don't belong here.
Okay.
I was right to talk to you about this. The last Hassanove was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate, built some farm far from Aquila City and the protection of its walls. It didn't take long before the Ashta overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hassanoves.
Okay.
The Hassanoves were one of the early families that took to making a living in space. Very industrious, mainly miners. They settled planetside in the earliest days of Aquila City. They helped good old Solomon Coe a time or two, but they didn't fare well living in full gravity after a couple of generations in zero-G. Lots of health issues.
Okay, yeah.
Eventually, a string of just terrible luck left only lonely old Sahar Hassanove. Poor lady. And those that were healthy kept leaving Aquila. The call of the stars. Deadly as sin. My granddad warned her over and over it wasn't safe. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Aquila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the Corps, well, that'll be a bonus.
Sure.
Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go.
I can
I
handle
don't want
just
this
about
whole
anything.
sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful, and look out for yourself.
Okay. Well, let's... On the other side of the planet. Let's see what kind of trouble we're gonna get into. What's an Ashta? I thought it was just a fancy cuss word. I really did. Why am I outside my ship? Ooh.
Commencing combat.
Whoa.
You are not statistically likely to survive this encounter.
Wait a minute. I don't think I was supposed to shoot that.
Please perform a wellness check and address any injuries.
I don't think I was supposed to shoot that. Yeah, they're in a pin. I don't think they were hostile. Hang on. Yeah. I have a tendency to shoot first and ask questions later. Don't crash. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I think. Yeah. Alright, cool. Turns out autosave doesn't autosave if you just travel like I'm about to do. But I just made a hard save. I had to turn in the final mission to the Marshal, and then, you know, to keep things on track, I went over to the news at SSN and did all that, and then had to meet the realtor and fix the rocks again, and yeah. So, okay. Oh, Ashta, right there. Oops, come on.
Captain, hello.
Get more
I am satisfied to see that you survived.
Where'd that ship land? We're not gonna get... Really? Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to shoot those. Oh. Alright, but we literally landed right in the poor old lady's front yard. Anybody home? Ha ha ha. Okay, that's a small house, isn't it? Wow. Well, if she's kicked the bucket. It's a pretty cool looking refrigerator. It's better than this ugly thing. Okay, I'm nosy. Does she have air? Blake Aldwell as her primary. Apparently he was a illegitimate child. Okay. I mean, you know. Okay, I don't think I was supposed to shoot. Well, just in case anybody was still alive at this place. And we weren't supposed to shoot the big dinosaurs. Huh, very own dinosaur farm. Pretty cool. Okay, huh, doesn't say explored. So is this gonna lead us deeper into the depths? Oh, what happened? Oh. I forgot to resume my stopwatch. It took like 20 minutes to get everything back to scratch. Why is the loading taking so long? Come on. Well, and then of course, I just had to find that guy because I couldn't get the quest added to my log by listening to people. Luckily, I was able to walk up, say nice to meet you, goodbye, and he gave me the mission anyway to clear the rocks.
You see any heat leeches? Got our
Shoot first. Why do I have to? Dr. Frank Langston, Elias Cartwright. I don't remember what he said about Langston.
Hey,
So
heard you had
who's where?
Dunlop's disease. Huh? What? No, I don't have Dunlop's disease. What is that?
Anybody home?
So you sold 3 pickups today?
Yeah, and might get some more on the back end. Your casserole sealed the deal.
Don't you need to wait for the contract to be signed?
This ain't the UC. We shook hands and the deal's done. Should have the contract signed tomorrow.
My cousin works for Deimos, and he says the approval process for a big deal can take months.
That's life under the boot for you. Business keeps going this good, and it'll make dealing with these pretentious cord jerks worth it.
Really? Huh. What do you have to say?
Someone said I disrespect their traditions. What the hell does that even mean? Screw them and their backward ways. Aquila City is lucky that Hope Tech still deals with them after the reception I've gotten. I come here offering business, employment opportunities, and they practically spit in my face. I'm a senior vice president. Cut my teeth with mineral acquisitions for some of the pricier things we need for the ships. I was really looking forward to having my own region to manage. But now, Me? I did something wrong. Let me explain. So Ron Hope assigns me to Aquila City, and I'm excited, right? Could be a plum assignment.
Uh-huh.
But I need a place to sleep here, so I bought some prime real estate for me and my girl. And damn it, you'd think I plowed through a sacred burial site. Listen, I'm not the one selling some priceless historical manor. That's not on me. And give them the satisfaction? Never.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for hearing me out. Hope you have a better day than I've had. You're damn right I don't. In fact, I almost feel sorry for her. Bunch of wrong-headed, judgmental, backward-looking dust wranglers. That's what these people are. Every credit I spent on that house, I made with honest, hard work. I come here to make my way, and this is how they treat me. I can tell they're all hoping I sell and move out, but the hell with that. I'm gonna stay here and stick it to them all. Make them suffer.
Uh-huh.
Who the who? Wait. Hassanov. You mean the family that owned this manor? Oh, hell. Elias Cartwright. That man's always had it out for me. My credits are as good as anyone else around here. I got a business proposition. 10,000 credits, and I take that alleged will off your hands.
I don't think so, buddy.
No questions asked. I paid good money to live here, and they're the ones trying to cheat me.
I tried to talk you into buying a different place.
The offer is open.
Okay, well, I did the optional talk to this feller, so.
I really like it here. I just wish the people in...
I don't know. Yeah, he is a big loudmouth. That's all right.
Look at you.
I want to see where this story goes. Unless that's just it, a little quick. Keeping the
Like I said,
neighborhood.
be careful. I'd rather you forget the whole Hassanov business rather than getting hurt. I wish my granddad was still with us. What happened to the Hassanovs never sat right. You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell. Well, let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hassano return back to the core.
Here's a farmer.
No, he won't. But this ain't Neon. We've got real laws here in Nicola City. You've more than earned this. You've done the city a great service.
Oh, so I don't get to go meet this heir and... Well, okay, it was just a quick side mission, I guess. Oh, shoot, I'm pretty sure we're over. Alright, that's the video. We'll see you next time I play. Till then, bye-bye.